Hi everyone, welcome back to the sports breakdown. So we couldn't discuss much on football for the past 2 months. I was really busy. So today we will be discussing the El Clasico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Brilliant win from Real Madrid. Somehow managed to beat Barcelona 2-1. And by the way, we will be discussing on Roman Koeman being sacked as Barcelona manager as well. Also, we'll be talking about Manchester United versus Liverpool derby. Everything was forgotten last week about football because of the India and Pakistan clash in cricket. Most people were more focused on that cricket match more than the Manchester United versus Liverpool and the El Clasico. But we'll be discussing both matches today, and I'll be giving my game week 10 predictions of the Premier League today. Also, I'll be revealing my FPL team for game week 10 and how they will progress for this team. So far, it's not been going well for me in the FPL, but yeah, I hope a change will happen this week. So first, we'll go through Roman Koeman being sacked as Barcelona manager. I mean, Barcelona currently number 9 in the La Liga table. So this is the big news here. Roman Koeman has been sacked by Barcelona after that 1-0 defeat against Rayo Valencia. And very shocked, and there is updates that Barcelona B coach Sergi Bajuan is going to take temporary charge, and they are targeting Xavi right now, who's a legendary Barcelona player. Obviously, as you can see here, Rayo Valencia and Atletico Madrid. Barcelona right now number 9 in the table, so very worrying signs over here from Barcelona right now, and to the Barca fans as well. Very worrying signs over here. And current coach Sergi Bajuan will take temporary charge, and Xavi, who's a legendary Barcelona player, will obviously take charge of Barcelona. Hopefully for the Barca fans, that Roman Koeman, Xavi will take over Barcelona once. When he gets the new contract. So that's the updates over here. So Roman Koeman sacked as Barcelona manager. Also, let's go back to the El Clasico, a classic game over here. Real Madrid beating Barcelona 2-1. My favorite team, Real Madrid, the Galacticos. Wow, good result for Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti is the manager, obviously, of Real Madrid. I want to show some pictures of Real Madrid beating Barcelona 2-0. Yeah, I actually went to the wrong site. But yeah, 0 people watching, but please watch it after, and please comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel first of all, to the sports breakdown, because as you said, I promised we are going to do football and F1, and today I'm doing football. Obviously, F1 I'll do it very soon. Right now, brilliant win from Real Madrid. Obviously, here pictures David Alaba scoring that beautiful left-footed kick, shot, angled towards the and Ter Stegen, the Barcelona goalkeeper, couldn't reach, and there was a terrific goal and a good tap in by Lucas Vázquez in the second half, and ensuring Real Madrid beat Barcelona at Camp Nou, in Barcelona's home ground. And brilliant stuff from Alaba and Lucas Vázquez after that 5-0 win to against Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League. Simply terrific. I just want to show the goals as well from Real Madrid. Hopefully, please don't give me a copy strike. But yeah, from Real Madrid. But I think, let's see their goals. Um, yeah, what a shot from Alaga. See over here. Wait. I think the quality is not clear. Let's see that reach from yeah, that shot from Alaba. Beauty strike over there. Ter Stegen didn't have any answers whatsoever. So that was the first goal. Also, Lucas Vázquez, I said, just a tap in over there. Nice pass over there. Nice assist over there from Asensio, who's a defender, and Vázquez also, who's a defender as well. Scored the crucial goal. And Sergio Aguero back in Barcelona after 10 years at Manchester City, giving a consolation goal for Barcelona. But brilliant win from Real Madrid. They deserve it, and terrific win from Real Madrid today. I mean last week. Also, we'll go through their possession and stats as well. Zero people are viewing. I think it's too early right now here, but please, guys, anyone who's interested, please come here. First El Clasico without Lionel Messi or Real Madrid legend Sergio Ramos, both joining PSG in the summer. I just showed the goal. First goal for Sergio Aguero, obviously. 2-1 victory. We can see the possession over here. Barcelona had 52% possession, Real Madrid 48. But see, the shots on target matters a lot. Um, Real Madrid had 5 shots on target compared to Barcelona's 2 shots on target, which ensured that Real Madrid somehow got that goal. I mean, the 2 goals. And fouls wise, also Barcelona have made more fouls. Corners wise, Barcelona has had more corners, but the lineup obviously we see they have Barcelona have gone to a 4-4-3 formation, which is okay, I would say. I am especially Barca going that, but the problem is they haven't had Messi and their form has been incredibly bad, being ninth in the La Liga table right now. As you can see here, 4-4-3. Obviously, the defenders Pique obviously the most reliable. He's played for the most number of years for Barcelona. When it comes to midfield, obviously Busquets is the captain right now for Barcelona. Um, Ansu Fati is obviously a youngster. He's a young, promising striker for Barcelona. The thing is, especially Dest, I am a bit concerned about their midfield and their wingers, the right wing and left wing. So Depay is doing a okay job going in the right wing, but the left wing is a real concern for me, and I think Barcelona have to adjust that. And I think Sergio Aguero, a legend, you keep him in the bench, and Umiti could have actually played. Umiti, Lenglet, they could have been in this starting lineup for Barcelona. I don't know what Roman Coleman is doing with this Barca team. All he's bought is these Dutch players, and none of them are linking up. Barcelona, meanwhile, are under depth as well. So much depth right now. So these are real concerns right now for Barcelona, and a great win for Real Madrid. Talking about Real Madrid as well, see how they have gone. They have also gone to a 4-4-3 combination by Karim Benzema. He's a legend. I hope he stays for a few more years. Vinicius Junior, obviously a star at Real Madrid already, playing in a winger role, right wing role. Obviously, Tony Cruz could leave this year. Luka Modric, Casemiro, Cruz. So this team has more experience compared to Barcelona. And when it comes to defense, Alaba joining free from Real Madrid from Bayern Munich in the summer. Courtois, obviously the Belgium goalkeeper, was brilliant during the Euros as well. Vasquez also scoring a goal during the added minutes. So this team is more experienced compared to Barcelona. When you see Barca, it's a young team. So it takes more time, and this has costed Roman Koeman's job as well. He hasn't done a great job with Barca, being ninth in the table. You cannot accept this from Barcelona right now. It's the right decision that the Barcelona chairman has done. So yes. So as you can see here, obviously 2 changes have been made for Real Madrid during that 90-minute period. 86,000 have attended this match in Camp Nou in Barcelona. So that's great news. So many people are interested in the El Clasico, but it was the first El Clasico without Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. So, and no Sergio Ramos as well. So that's big news. None of the three were playing for in this El Clasico match. So that was a big miss for everyone. Without seeing Lionel Messi for the first time in a Barca shirt, especially in an El Clasico match. Since 2004, I mean, that hurts a lot for Barca. And right now, Barcelona in real trouble, ninth in the table. As you can see that, let's see if I can show the table right now. Yes, you can see here, I think on your right side, Barcelona ninth, and even Rayo Valencia, who beat Barcelona seventh right now. And Barca fans, I think you should be worried right now. And Xavi, I think, might be the replacement for Barca right now. Real Madrid, meanwhile, are second, and Real Sociedad are first right now in the table. So that's great news for any non-Barca of Real Madrid fans right now. Real Sociedad are first in the La Liga table. Okay, so we summarized on the El Clasico. Let's move ahead to the other match, which is Liverpool versus Manchester United, another derby match which happened on Saturday. Obviously, Liverpool simply dethroning Manchester United, just thrashed Man United 5-0, and Mohamed Salah scores a hat trick once again. He was simply outstanding in that match against yeah, as you can see here, 5-0. Can you see here, 5-0? Mohamed Salah, 3 goals. And the angles which he gets the goal right now, which he gets the goals, and the run up towards the goal. The first goal obviously was a tap in from Salah, but the second goal, the shot that the left footed shot, beauty. And David De Gea, obviously, the Manchester United goalkeeper could save. It was just tremendous from Liverpool, especially the counter attack from Liverpool more than Manchester United. Manchester United defenders had no answer towards the Liverpool attackers of Diego Jota, Naibi Keta, who's obviously the midfielder, the center midfield over there. Then Mohamed Salah being the winger, and Firmino being the striker. So very good link up, especially with Liverpool more than Man United. And I think, as you can see here, Man United go on with a 4-2-3-1. But Liverpool, meanwhile, you see here, obviously they go with Roberto Firmino, Mohamed Salah, and Diego Jota has been tremendous since he has joined Liverpool from Wolves. This 4-2-3-1, you see here, 4-2-3-1. Okay, so Liverpool, you can see Liverpool 4-3-3. The issue with this is if that especially the CM, okay, as you can see the midfielders over here, I think it was McTominay and number 39 and number 17. So Fred and McTominay, those were the two weak links for Manchester United. So that too plays a big role in defending with those four defenders, the center defender obviously, and the two wing the left back and the right back obviously. Van Bissaka being in the left center back, and right center back was Shaw. So those two actually were the those two had to support the CM. The problem is the Liverpool at trio had a weak thing or had some gaps over here. Especially you can see here this gap is McTominay wasn't doing a good job. Especially Fred was struggling over here, and Salah easily managed to go through these gaps, and the defenders, especially the right centre back and the centre defender who was Harry Maguire and um, Luke Shaw had to do a better job with Mo Salah, because we know his pace, especially Mohamed Salah's pace. And when he runs through these gaps, easily he can get through David De Gea. And Fred was not doing a good job being a midfielder over here. And obvious because he has to defend and also attack at the same time, and Fred wasn't doing that job. And also Bruno was doing okay. Ronaldo could have done a better job. For me, this is the issue. Why are they keeping Jadon Sancho and Jesse Lingard in the bench? Because Jadon Sancho would have been the ideal right winger for he's good playing at right wing for Man United along with Marcus Rashford. Without bringing Greenwood in, they could have gone with the Sancho and Marcus Rashford playing in as a left winger, and Jadon Sancho playing as a right winger to trouble this Liverpool defense. We know this, especially Andrew Robertson, Van Dijk as the defender. He's been in superb form, obviously, this year as well. This is the reason why Liverpool didn't win the Premier League last season, because no Van Dijk. But this is the issue. Man United, McTominay and Fred could have done a better job, and I wasn't impressed with how they were going. Easily, Mohamed Salah went through these gaps. Obviously, Man United got the wrong formation as well. Easily went through the gaps and nicely scored the goal and scored a hat trick. He was in brilliant form. Talking about the stats as well here. Possession, Liverpool 65% possession, Man United 36, shots on target 8-4, shots also 19-12, just simply dominated by Liverpool. And I thought Liverpool would have scored more goals when Paul Pogba meanwhile got a red card. That was just a reckless challenge from Paul Pogba. and obviously that was a red card. I thought Liverpool could have taken more advantage over that, and obviously it was a really dominant performance from Liverpool. Brilliant. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should be concerned right now about his managerial job, because right now Manchester United are seventh in the table, having Ronaldo, spend the most amount of money out of the other teams, and seventh in the table, having Ronaldo, having Pogba, having Varane in that team, Rafael Varane, who's a center defender, obviously. Very concerned right back, the right back and left back of Man United. Luke Shaw could have done a better job defending Mohamed Salah, and I didn't see that happening. So this is a real concern. Obviously, they've been embarrassed by Liverpool, and shocking. It's really shocking. So yeah, what's to be done? Brilliant performance by Liverpool. Great hat trick, by the way, by Mohamed Salah. Superb performance. And yeah, that's it. So Liverpool beat Man United 5-0 in the derby. Right now we'll talk about the table as well. Let's see the table of the Premier League. Chelsea remain first. They've lost only once in their top five. I think they lost to Manchester City. Man City, my favorite team, is third. That's the team that I support. They have been unbeaten in the last five games. They have Crystal Palace this week. We'll talk about the predictions of game week 10 in a second. Yeah. But right now, Manchester City third. West Ham are fourth. And they have an Aston Villa game. And I'm banking on my players. I'll talk about my FPL team later as well. They are fourth. Liverpool are second, meanwhile. They are also in unbeaten run. Good victory against Manchester United last week. Yeah, and you see here Manchester United 7, and their form terrible here. Losing 4-2 to Leicester, 5-0 to Manchester United, Liverpool, draw against Everton, losing to Aston Villa. Their form has simply gone to a sea, to I don't know. Man United were doing so well in the first 6 or 7 game weeks, and the last 3 or 4 have pushed them back to number 7. So big concern right now for Man United, in my opinion. Leicester City, meanwhile, they were on a bad run over here. They were on a bad run. They were in the mid-table, and suddenly winning, being unbeaten in 4 games. They have come up, beating Brentford last week and beating Manchester United. They have come back to number 9. Arsenal, meanwhile, had a terrific. I think their points. I think they have 14 right now, same points as Manchester United. And last 5 games they have been unbeaten, beating Tottenham 3-1, beating Aston Villa 3-1. So Mikel Arteta is doing a great job for Arsenal right now. Also, bottom table, obviously Newcastle United have got new investors. The Saudi backing, the Saudi prince obviously investing in Newcastle United, and they are currently in the relegation zone. They have currently sacked Steve Bruce. Yeah, so we'll talk all these later in another episode. But right now, top four: Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City, West Ham. Yes. So we'll talk about the fixtures also this week. Game week 10. Yeah. So let's see, it's loading right now. So we'll be talking about game week 10 of the Premier League. Then we'll talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as well, um, for Man United, and whether he will stay. Let's see the votes for a second. Give me a second, guys. We'll see the votes. The poll that I put on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because I think that will be important for everyone to see where uh, whether Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be sacked, or let's see about this Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, obviously. Um, the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be yeah, sorry guys. Will Ole Gunnar Solskjaer get sacked by Man United? 50% say no, 50% say yes. Okay, so that's interesting. Only 2 people have voted. Please, guys, anyone viewing it live, please head over to this. I know we haven't done football talks for 2 months, but definitely we'll be doing more football updates in the next few months. I promise we'll be doing regular football updates from today onwards. I promise we'll be doing regularly weekly updates on the Premier League and La Liga as well. Sorry for not actually being there for two months. Yeah. So right now we will be talking about game week 10 predictions for the Premier League. Yes, we have 3 o'clock game today. Leicester City versus Arsenal. This is a very interesting match. Both teams coming in good form. Arsenal, meanwhile, winning their last 4 games. As we can see, let's go ahead to this head to head. Obviously, Arsenal having the edge over here. Yeah, and Jamie Vardy, meanwhile, has a great they have played 30 times. Arsenal obviously winning 17. Leicester going have 5. Their recent form also suggests that Arsenal have an edge over Leicester City. But uh, today, I mean, it's going to be interesting for me. I am actually going for a draw. I'm going for a 1-1. Leicester City versus Arsenal. I think Pierre Emerick Aubameyang will score 1 goal, and Jamie Vardy meanwhile will score 1 goal. So it's going to be a 1-1 draw for Leicester versus Arsenal in the early kickoff. For me, I think it's going to be a draw. Sorry guys, I think I went offline. Yeah. But I'll yeah. So we were talking about Leicester versus Arsenal. Yes. So sorry, I pressed the wrong button over there. Yeah. But yes, let's go through the list of the games as well. Burnley versus Brentford. It's happening in turf more. Brentford obviously had a terrific run in the first 10 game weeks. I mean, I think right now they're 12th if I'm not mistaken. They were in the top half, but they've lost a few games. I mean, season so far you see they've lost 3 games. Biggest win obviously was against Arsenal. I think last week they lost to Leicester City. I actually think Brentford will definitely beat Arsenal. I'm going with a 3-0 victory for Brentford. Ivan Tony will score 1 goal for sure. And I'm banking on Ivan Tony, the striker for Brentford, because he was in my FPL team. I put him out, but I think Brentford is going to beat Burnley today. So 3-0 to Brentford. And I went obviously for a 1-all draw against Leicester City and Arsenal. Anyone, please comment if you're watching live. Please comment down over here, so that we can go through. Yeah. So that's the news between Burnley and Brentford. Um, let's go through the other fixtures. We have Liverpool versus Brighton. I think Brighton have no match after that performance. See here, Liverpool's recent results: 5-0, 5-0, 2-2 against Man City. I'm going for a 4-0 victory for uh, Liverpool today. I don't think Brighton have a chance against this team. I mean, Brighton has been in good form as well. In their state, we'll see their stats here. Obviously, Brighton have won once, and their recent win also they have beaten Liverpool at Anfield. But this year, this Liverpool team is very different, and especially getting Van Dijk back in the squad, and the two Andrew Robertson and um, yeah, Andrew Robertson also back in form. Van Dijk also back in the squad. So this is a big boost for Liverpool. I definitely think Liverpool is going to beat Brighton 4-0 today. I'm sorry to the Brighton fans, but 4-0 for me against Brighton. Yeah. Let's go through the next fixture. So that was my update over here. We have Chelsea. Wait, what's the next game? A second, guys. I think we went too far. Uh, Still in October 27th. I don't know how that happened. Yeah. So far. Give me a second, guys. Um. No, why it went so far? Yeah, we have Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. Definitely, I'm a Man City fan. I just love this squad. As you can see here, Manchester City. For me, we'll talk more about Man City because they are my favorite team actually. So yeah, definitely, I think Man City is going to beat Crystal Palace 4-1 actually today. Sorry, actually 5-1, not 4-1, 5-1. My formation for Manchester City. Obviously, Ederson is in goalkeeper. I'm not sure whether he's back in England yet. If not, then Stefan will be goalkeeper. But Ederson is going to be my goalkeeper. Obviously, my left centre back, left centre back will be Kyle Walker. Obviously, my two centre defenders will be Ruben Diaz and John Stones. I hope they don't rotate. My right centre back will be Joao Cancelo. I would like to see him live centre back. Sorry, right back. Then we talk about midfielders. Um, so my center midfielder, two. I'll go with a 4-3-3 formation. So my I will have my defensive midfielder will be Fernandinho today. I want Ikai Gundogan on the right midfielder, and for my left midfielder, of this center midfielder, I want Kevin De Bruyne. Sorry, Ikai Gundogan will be in the right midfielder. Fernandinho can act as a left midfield. I can go with a 4-1-3-2. Yeah, 4-1-3-2. Yeah, 4-1-3-3. 4-1-3-3. So Fernandinho can go as a defensive midfielder. Obviously, four defenders. 4-1-3-3. 4-1-3-2. Sorry, 4-1-3. 4-1-2. So De Bruyne and Gundogan for me. My three attackers, obviously I want um Grealish to act as a false nine, and I want Riyad Mahrez going as a left winger, and my right winger, meanwhile, sorry, my left winger will be Gabriel Jesus. My right winger will be Riyad Mahrez. So that's my first starting 11. Definitely a 5-1 victory for Manchester City against Crystal Palace. There is no doubt about that. I'm backing my boys. My favorite team is Manchester City, obviously. So yes, Newcastle versus Chelsea. I think this is definitely Chelsea's game. I think Chelsea are going to win. Chelsea thrashed Norwich in the last game, uh, convincing win against Brentford. Then they beat Southampton also 3-1. This game, I'm going for a 5-0 victory for Chelsea. Chelsea, meanwhile, Mason Mount has been in tremendous form. And I think, as you can see at the head to head also, um, we talk more about Chelsea because they are the UEFA Champions League champions. Chelsea, obviously, I want Mendy to goal keep. I'm going with a, let's see the last results as well, the latest matches also before we go ahead. Their last few matches in the Premier League, their formations, so we get an idea as how Tuchel um, plays the side a bit more. Yeah, the last game was against Norwich 7-0, and I think Newcastle have no answers to Chelsea today. I don't see that. So we'll see their last match and how their formation was actually. So then we have a better idea as how they see they're gone with 3-4-2-1. That's why I went with with Man City. I went with a 4-1 2-2-3. Yeah, but for Chelsea they have gone with 3-4-2-1, and this is a good lineup. That's what I'm saying. This is a very, very good lineup for Chelsea. You see here, Norwich, I mean, they're the worst team in the Premier League. I don't know why they get promoted to the Premier League. Again, they get relegated. They don't buy the right players. No answer to this Norwich team. Meanwhile, I don't get this team. But yeah, they went with a 3-4-2-1 in the last game. Yes, I will stick with that lineup actually, because winning against Norwich 7-0, why would you go and change your lineup? And being a Chelsea fan, I think opportunity to just thrash this Newcastle team. Being first in the table, Chelsea fans obviously happy. Then we see this 3-0 win against Crystal Palace as well. We'll talk to the lineup. See, 3-4-2-1. That's how Tuchel has stick to this side. Always it has been a 3-4-2-1. So I'm also going with a 3-4-2-1. A formation for Chelsea and Newcastle, I think, are in trouble. They're going to lose. And I'm going with a 5-0 victory. I'm going with a 5-0 victory for Chelsea. Yeah. Then we have Watford versus Southampton. We don't have much to talk about that game. I think Watford is going to win 2-1. Ranieri is there. Last week, a terrific hat trick from Joshua Gray, obviously, scoring a hat trick. But this, I think Watford is going to beat Southampton 2-1. There's nothing much to talk about. Obviously, stats say Southampton obviously better. The recent meetings also say Southampton. But I think Watford have a chance with the table being 14th. Um, let's see over here, related. There's nothing related over here, but I think Watford are going to win 2-1. I'm going with the Watford win 2-1. Let's go to the last game of Saturday. I think it is light night game if I'm not mistaken. We have Spurs versus Manchester United. Let's go through this game because it's a do or die game for both teams. Spurs versus Manchester United. Actually, I'm going with the draw. I'm going with a 2-all draw actually. Actually, Man United being in bad form. Spurs, meanwhile, are six. Man United are in seventh. Both are in trouble. I think it's in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium today. As you can see, obviously, Man United have a better record, and they have won in April. The Man United have won their last game against Spurs, but Spurs beat Man United also, in Old Trafford. But yeah, for me, Man United need to make several changes in my opinion. There are four defenders. Actually, I want Rafael Varane to be defender along with Harry Maguire as the captain. Ben Bisaka will be playing left back. He'll be left centre back, and Luke Shaw for me was doing okay, so I'll keep him as a right back. My midfielders. Actually, I want Jesse Lingard to be involved with Jason Sancho, because Jason Sancho should be playing as a right winger. I'm telling you right now, Jason Sancho should be playing as a right winger. Um, Rashford can play as a left winger, and Cristiano Ronaldo obviously is the forward. He's the main player. Obviously, I want Cristiano Ronaldo should start today, no matter what. This is a very very important game for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and also for Cristiano Ronaldo to save Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's job. This is a very very important game for Manchester United. Yeah. So my obviously I think Pogba is suspended today, so he might not play. I'm not impressed with Fred. This is the issue with me. So I will actually want Van the Beek. Why is he in the bench? Van the Beek can obviously be center mid along with McTominay and sorry, and just put Fred in the bench in the substitutes because he's not doing a job. This is why Manchester United are losing. I'm telling right now, bring in Van the Beek back in the squad, in the playing 11, for this match. I'm telling right now, bring Van the Beek and McTominay, and obviously Bruno is going to be the centre mid along with I think Paul Pogba is suspended, so this is a big blow. So for that, I think Jesse Lingard will have to get involved more. Um, Obviously, I think even Mason Greenwood can play alongside in the midfield side. So let's see how they go with the formation. Tottenham, meanwhile, Harry Kane has been in bad form right now in recent years. Yeah. Okay. Achintra here says, in my opinion, as a Man United fan, Fred should go, but McTominay has potential to improve. Yeah, I agree. Fred should be left in the subsidy in the bench for me, and bring in Van de Beek, who has potential in this side. Yeah. Yes, this is the explanation. I also don't understand why Van de Beek is bought in the first place. If you're keeping him the bench, then sell him because he's such a good potential player. Just putting him in the bench is not the ideal solution for Man United. He can play in that center midfield along with McTominay, and Fred shouldn't be play in that playing 11 for Man United in the first place. I don't understand what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is doing. Obviously, I want Jason Sancho to play today. He has to play. He's not going to be a substitute player in the bench. He should play in the right wing alongside Rashford, and obviously Cristiano Ronaldo CR7 main man as the forward. I hope they score goals today. Yeah. Achintra here says, should Solskjaer get sacked if he loses this match? Yeah, I mean, Man United haven't had good results recently, and I think even if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer remains as Man United manager, I don't think they're going to win a trophy with him along. They should get a high-profile manager because um, Cristiano Ronaldo is there. Rafael Varane has come to this side already. Then we have Paul Pogba still remaining this side. This team has potential, and for that, I think Conte, Antonio Conte, or even Zinedine Zidane. Zinedine Zidane is my ideal solution for this. Ideal replacement for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I guarantee Man United will win titles if Zinedine Zidane is being brought. But as I think sources have already said, that Zidane is not interested being the Man United manager. So this is a big blow. At least if he's not there, then bring in Conte. For me, if Man United lose this match, this is the end of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'm very very sorry, but I think he's like Frank Lampard for Chelsea. I don't think Solskjaer can deliver trophies. In my opinion, it's better to bring in a high profile manager when you have a Ronaldo, and with Zidane in this, if Zidane gets the manager job, good news for Man United fans because he has a good chemistry and good knowledge with Ronaldo, and it will work well. Yeah. Achintra here says, in my opinion, despite Zidane being the better manager, Conte has experience with Premier League playing style while managing for Chelsea. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Achintra. I think Conte has delivered. He's won the Premier League with Chelsea before. Once, I think, I don't know why he was sacked the next season. Is the obviously that's the Chelsea philosophy, but yes, that's a good point. And because sorry guys, Antonio Conte is interested in this job also with the Man United. So better get him because he has that knowledge. He knows how to handle managers, handle players, and especially with Ronaldo, it's easy to get going because you have Cristiano Ronaldo, you have world class players, Jadon Sancho in that side, Marcus Rashford. Obviously, playing Rafael Varane being the man, being the center defender, he has good experience. So the Conte is obviously the ideal choice, but Zidane is also a good choice for Man United. Yeah. Machintra here says the problem is that Ole is supported by Man United pundits and not criticized like other managers, as pundits like Ferdinand is good friends with him. Yeah, the thing is, Sachintra Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done a lot as a player as Manchester United. That's the main issue, and especially in the golden era in the 1990s with Sir Alex Ferguson. Solskjaer was obviously a striker, and he scored so many goals for Manchester United, about 100 plus goals. And obviously, Manchester United fans and pundits still they favor Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. This is the big issue. The fans, obviously, some supporters are not happy with how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is performing for Manchester United as a manager. But the thing is that there's so much support right now for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Still, people want Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's signatures after the match, even when he's been underperforming. So that's a bit of a concern. And yeah, please do put more comments. Achinta will answer for those. Yeah. So big worry right now for Man United. They have to win. They must win this match. But still, I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a goal scoring match, and I think it's going to be 2-2. Here says Achintra says if Coleman can get sacked by being a Barcelona legend, so can all. Yeah, I completely agree. Yes, definitely. Yes, I definitely agree, Achintra. I think this is the ideal time for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to be sacked, and that should happen right now because Man United are not going anywhere. They're just going to go down in that table if they don't get results in the near future. Losing to Leicester 4-2, losing to Liverpool that bad 5-0. I thought Liverpool would have got even 7 or 8 goals after Pogba was red carded, and Liverpool could have even got scored more goals. That's how bad Manchester United defenders were. That game, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was embarrassed, and at that point, if I was the Manchester United chairman, I would have sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at that point itself because he's not delivering with titles. Manchester United is a club who has 13 Premier League titles. They are already out of the EFL Cup, or they could have won a trophy there. They have the FA Cup coming up. They at least get one of the trophies because Manchester United are having a title drought for the last years, losing to Villarreal in the Europa League final as well. So Manchester United have no option. The chairman has no option. The Glazers, which are going and investing on IPL teams, concentrate on Manchester United, sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and get a new manager right now immediately. That's the fix for this team. Yeah. Achintra here says some people believe that he should be judged on his performance in the Manchester derby. No, 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 no. We saw that obviously Man City. Yeah, it's true that they beat Man City thrice last year, but you see the table. Ultimately, Man City finished top of the table, won the Premier League despite losing the Manchester derby, and Manchester United finished only at fourth. So no solution. Even though they did qualify for the Champions League, Man United finishing third last season, that's not the ideal solution for Man United. They have to target trophies. That is the solution for Manchester United. They can't just be happy finishing third or fourth in the table. If we lose in the UEFA Champions League group stage, we will become Arsenal. I wouldn't say that. I think Arsenal are way worse than Man United right now, Achintra. I think Arsenal, they are not, they didn't even qualify for the UEFA Europa League even this season. I think it's a different story between Arsenal and Man United. Let's not compare. At least Man United are in a better state than Arsenal because they have high profile players with Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes. Then they have Rafael Varane. Arsenal just have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. They have Lacazette. Then they have Leno as the goalkeeper. They don't have that much high profile players compared to Man United. So let's not compare Man United and Arsenal because Arsenal are in a different league right now, and Man United are obviously a better team than Arsenal. I would say that. Yeah, but we are becoming a banter club just like them. Yeah, that is true, but I still think there is potential in this Man United squad. There is real potential with this team. Yeah, so let's go through we spoke a lot about this match obviously. We'll go through Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in a minute, Achintra, who's watching over here. Let's go through Sunday's fixtures as well. Not that much convincing. Norwich versus Leeds. I think Leeds are going to beat Norwich 1-0. It's not a convincing, but Aston Villa versus West Ham, that's another interesting game over here. West Ham in the top four. Brilliant results, by the way, by West Ham recently, with Antonio and obviously, as you can see, a total wins here 11. Aston Villa, last match they played, West Ham have beaten Aston Villa twice. So I think West Ham are going to win this. I think 2-0 victory for West Ham today. And yeah, um, I think that's it. I think we discussed a lot over here. Let's talk about this Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's situation as a manager here, since Achintra is also here. This is a very worrying signs for Manchester United fans, first of all. Um, and there is news that he said urgent talks with crisis talks with Sir Alex Ferguson and the training ground. So this is real concerns right now for Manchester United. There's been calls that he's going to be sacked, and still he's going to be charged. Against Tottenham tomorrow. I'm saying right now, just sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and get a high-profile manager. Just get Conte, who's just won the Premier League. Yeah. Here, I disagree that Maguire is a bad defender. It is just that he was not fit in a few matches, and if you watch the Euros, you will see. No, no. Obviously, I know Harry Maguire is a world class defender. We know that. We know that. The thing is that at times he's not fit. He should perform in like very important games. Because right now, Man United are in a bit of a trouble right now, being seventh in the table. Maguire, he's a captain. He should perform as a captain. That's what I'm saying. Leading that side when they have Ronaldo, Varane, Sancho, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes. He needs to lead that side properly. Otherwise, he should just give up on his captaincy and just focus on his defending and give it to Bruno. Bruno will do a better job than Maguire, by the way, as a captain. Maguire should lead this team properly, I would say. Right now, Man United are otherwise they won't lose like this to 5-0 to Liverpool. How embarrassing is that? Losing to 5-0 to a rival team, and you beat Man City meanwhile in the Manchester derby last season, losing 5-0 to Liverpool last week. It's I really don't know. Achinta here says, should Lindelof be put in substitute or is he okay enough to be in the subs? Um, I think he can come as a substitute, in my opinion. I think in case for either Rafael Varane, or either Maguire even. I think he can come as a last as a 70-minute to 80-minute substitution if things aren't going well in the defense. I think Lindelof could be in the substitute in my opinion. Rather than being in the bench for the whole game, I think he could be brought in the substitute as a substitute for tomorrow's match, but he won't be in the starting lineup for Manchester United um, for the game against Tottenham. Yeah, but this news against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is very very worrying news, and I hope they solve it immediately because they have to get a good manager. I think. I mean, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done a good job for Man United. Obviously, he has a good record. Here Achintra says here, in terms of African players in the Premier League, Salah has definitely surpassed. Yeah, Salah is the best, I think, in terms of African players. In my opinion, he's done a tremendous job. Yeah, so we'll go through my FPL team very quickly. We have gone through 45 minutes. I just want to keep it to an hour. So yes, any so far I've not been doing well in my fantasy league for the past 2 months. I've not been involved that much, which is my rankings have gone a bit down. Not been too focused on the Premier League, been too focused on my cricket right now, cricket analyst. But here, as we can see here, I have made a few changes. Mohamed Salah is going to be my captain this week. Because I'm banking on him because his form, as you can see in fantasy league, yeah, 24 points in the last game against Manchester United, 13, all double digits. Right now, he scored 100 fantasy points in just 9 game weeks. That's how crucial Mohamed Salah has been. Then, talking about Mason Mount as well. Mason Mount is another player to be trusted. Team selected by 17.6. Form is 8.7, by the way. 8.7. 24 points against Norwich in that game. Outstanding form both the Salah and Mount has been. I'm banking on my West Ham players who are fourth right now in the Premier League, Antonio and Ben Rama. Obviously, Ronaldo, I won't drop him no matter what. I won't be dropping Cristiano Ronaldo, by the way. He's very crucial in my side. And obviously, Diaz and Shaw are my defenders. Schmeichel, I trust him as a goalkeeper. I brought in Huang from Wolves to my team. His form has been 7.7, only price 5.7 pounds, 5.57 million. So yeah, his form has been decent in the last few games. So which is why I brought in Huang from South Korea. I hope he can deliver and score more goals. So yes, this is my team so far. Yeah, and obviously my bench also I made a few one change. I brought in Hodgberg from Tottenham to my bench. So I made 3 changes for this team. Yeah, we already went through the team. So this is how I'm going through. Last week performance, by the way, I'm really not happy with my score last week. Very embarrassed. I didn't focus that much on my team, but as you can see, being captain my right players, going for Ronaldo as captain was wrong. Mason Mount here scores 24. I didn't focus that much on my fantasy league, and obviously Brooke Shaw getting -1 and Digia also getting -1. So not a good week for me. I hope this week goes well. But last week was a poor week. This week, I'm definitely going to focus more on FPL as well. So yeah, bit disappointed about last week's performance, but we have a game this week obviously. So yeah, also last the game week 8 also I think I didn't perform well. Going with Ronaldo has not been in good form recently, so this is very concerning right now, Cristiano Ronaldo for my team, but I'm still banking on him. As you can see, his form 1.3. He's only scored 3 goals in his first 2 game weeks only, and since then it's been a dry patch. Very concerning for Man United fans right now. Cristiano Ronaldo since game week 5 hasn't scored a goal. He's only scored in the either the UEFA Champions League or in the what do you call the EFL Cup, and they got kicked out by West Ham. Very concerning signs, and I think right now best solution for Man United, just sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and get either Conte or Zidane to that side manager and post, and they'll manage. I'm telling you, trust me. First season they won't obvious they'll bring Man United to top 4, but at least next season they can make them win the Premier League. I'm telling right now, this team has a chance of winning the Premier League with the team they have, Man United. Just change the managers. I think it will work. It will work for Man United for sure. And trust Conte's think tank, because he did it for Inter Milan. He won the Serie A with Inter Milan. He won the Premier League with Chelsea. He's the ideal manager to go through. Yeah. In your opinion, who will win the 2021 Ballon d'Or? Actually, I want Lewandowski to win it, Robert Lewandowski, because he had a terrific performance with Bayern, scoring 50 plus goals. He was the Golden Boot as well. So I'm either banking on Robert Lewandowski or Jorginho. Jorginho won the Euros with Italy. He won the Champions League with Chelsea. Had a good season in the Premier League. So my two, I'm banking on either Lewandowski or Jorginho to win the Ballon d'Or 2021. But my first choice, ideal first choice, is Lewandowski from Bayern Munich. He's been in terrific form, scoring goals, current Golden Boot as well. I think Lewandowski is going to win the Ballon d'Or, and Jorginho will come second. Ronaldo and Messi obviously not in the talks because their form hasn't been good, and I don't think that will happen. So I really bank on Lewandowski to win that Ballon d'Or. Yeah. But my performance, thank you for that question, by the way, Achintra. It's very useful. Yeah. Yeah, even Messi has a minor chance. Yes, I agree. But I don't think Messi, since going to PSG in the League One, that league, that was not an ideal choice, in my opinion. Yeah. Moving back to FPL over here, yes, not being good recently with my form. I'm not happy with how I perform. But this week, definitely I am banking on Mohamed Salah to deliver, in my opinion. And obviously, I have my three chips, which I'm going to keep it later, because after game week 19 I'm going to use these three chips, because there's double game weeks coming up, especially with the congested fixtures. There'll be two game weeks per game weeks in a week. So then I'm going to use this triple captain bench boost. Those will be ideal because I have played FPL before. I didn't play last season, but the year earlier I did play, and it was useful towards the latter stages. I think those chips will be very vital, and depending on the player also. So that's how I go with. So yeah, I think we spoke about everything. I hope this team delivers the points this week. Definitely banking on Salah. Maybe I might go and change this to my vice captain will actually be Mount, because I'm a bit concerned about Ronaldo's form right now. So I'll actually, if Salah, if he doesn't play, then obviously Mount will get the captaincy if Salah, in case he gets injury. But obviously he has played all 90 minutes for the past 9 or 10 game weeks. Yeah. So I'm banking on this team. Hope they deliver. Obviously the I think there's how many until 3:30, guys. Anyone who's using playing FPL, you have time to put your team. Yeah. So that's it, guys. We'll end it over here. So after a long time, we did a football talks episode 2. Hopefully my Monday or next week, definitely we are coming back and analyzing all that matches that happen in the weekend, Premier League and La Liga. And also we have to do the preview of South Africa versus Sri Lanka, by the way, cricket match. We are back with cricket also. I'll do a preview at around 2:30 if I'm not if possible. And then obviously I'm doing a live watch along as well, in the evening. So do check those out coming up. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much to Achintra who commented, and to everyone. Please subscribe to the Sports Breakdown. We have 133 subs right now. Please, most of you who are viewing right now are not subscribed. So please do subscribe to the Sports Breakdown. Please click the bell notification bell on, because 64%, yeah, I have started a Man United YouTube channel called the Man United Stans Sri Lanka. Okay, I'll check on that channel. Yeah. Yes, I will subscribe to that. Don't worry, Achintra. Yes, I will go through that. I will subscribe to that channel for sure. Yeah, but please tell your friends, Achintra, to tell to check on my channel, and please subscribe, because right now we have 52.3% of people who are not subscribed to my channel. So please, guys, anyone who's checking on my channels, please subscribe to my channel, because it's really worth, because I can do so many good things in the future if you guys can subscribe to my channel. And it will be important, it will be vital for me as well. If you guys can definitely go through your channel, Achintra, after this. I'm just going through the analytics here because my audience, because I want people to subscribe. Please, guys. Here, six watch times, lifetime. I think. Give me a second, guys. I think last lifetime, guys. Please do subscribe if you haven't, because people have been viewing over here. Yeah, definitely, Achinta, check your channel. Um, as you can see here, please, guys, you can see here I'm showing. I don't usually show my analytics to anyone, but we have so many views, but people aren't subscribing. This is the thing. As you can see, not subscribed 69.9%, and only 30.1% have subscribed. So please do subscribe if you haven't, because it's vital for the channel. We can do so many things in the future also. If you guys can subscribe to the YouTube channel, please do that. Yeah, so I'll end it over here. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in the next video. We'll be doing a preview, I think, at 2:30. I'll update that on my Instagram channel, the Instagram account, the Sports Breakdown. Until then, see you guys, and goodbye. Have a great day today, and good luck to I mean, good luck to all the football fans today in the Premier League, and we'll see how Tottenham and Manchester United go get along, and obviously hope my team Manchester City win today. Yeah. Until then, see you guys.